Hello, my name is Sarah Ellsworth, and I'm really excited to share what I learned during my internship this last semester. I was able to complete my internship at a company called Insight Wellness Services. This internship was through the Marriage and Family Studies bachelor program through BYU, Idaho. First was finding the internship. Now, I am from a small rural area in central Utah that doesn't have a lot. So I thought it would be really difficult to find an internship that I was interested and that would help me see if psychology and counseling was right for me. The first thing I did was research, research. Um, we have the blessing of technology and internet. So the first thing I went to was Google. I went online and I just searched for therapists, family therapists, or in my area because that's what I was most interested in. After doing a lot of research online, I also talked to people in the community and asked who they knew, if they were hiring, if they were interested in having an intern. And then I also looked on Facebook to see if I could find anything there. Once I had found a few places, I contacted them. And the reason I contacted more than one facility was because I wanted to see what my options were. My um, what I wanted in an internship was the opportunity to see what it was really like to be a therapist because that's what I've been interested in. So, if possible, I wanted to find a family therapist or a marriage therapist and be able to sit in on sessions and see what it was really like. I also wanted to be open to travel. I am a mother of four kids and my husband works full time, but if it needed to happen, I understood the importance of an internship um, pertaining to my career. So I wanted to be open to traveling. What I found was um, Insight Wellness, and I was able to set up an interview. And the supervisor, Diana, was incredible. She was very easy to talk to and very open and understanding. And I'm really grateful that I found her. And although I contacted more than one and I talked to more than one person, I found my fit. The responsibilities. I understood the responsibilities from the first day. During my interview with Diana, the supervisor, she let me know what she expected from me. She let me know that she wanted me to focus on creating curricula for a children's group and a women's group. And these groups, she really wanted to motivate children's self esteem. She wanted the women's group to focus on women who had lost their identities, maybe women who have been stuck at home and forgotten who they are. So I began working on those. And these other responsibilities I have listed here came later in the semester, later in the internship. And um, the parenting curriculum actually was really cool because Diana was in a session with a woman. And afterwards, she came out and said, Sarah, would you be willing to create a course, a parenting course, and teach it each week? Um, some of these clients really need help with parenting. And I had my computer right there and I opened it up and I showed her the parenting course and lesson plan that I had created for the previous semester when I did my family practicum. It was all on parenting, and it was a blessing for attending BYU Idaho and then this internship because I was able to use the skills I had learned to help in at Insight Wellness. The impact I had on the facility, I believe that I was another person to confide in. I was able to sit in on a few sessions and just be a listening ear. I didn't participate, but just being there allowed the clients to feel that someone was listening and someone cared, someone other than the therapist. I believe that I was a friendly face. And one thing I was able to do was open the schedule up for my supervisor. Diana is the main therapist at this facility, and she had her hands full. By teaching the parenting course each week, I was able to take clients that needed that and open up more times for her to have one on one therapy sessions. I also was able to bring new ideas and insight to the company. Diana trusted me enough to ask me to create a curriculum for domestic violence abusers. Now, this is something that I had never learned or talked about, but I was willing and open to do it. And I believe that I brought a lot of insight, and I worked really hard on my research and allowed her to use that for one of her other therapists during the sessions with the domestic violence abuser. So, how did I benefit? Um, I I was able to become so much more confident. The skills that I learned, specifically teaching, creating lesson plans on a short time schedule, managing my time, I've become much more confident in those areas. I'm grateful that I was able to be challenged and maybe feel a little uncomfortable at times because I know that pushed me to be better. I made lifelong friends. Diana, the supervisor, will always be a friend to me. I'm grateful for the chance she gave me to prove myself and be an intern for her. I was also able to become good friends with some of the clients and um, develop relationships with them. And more than anything, I believe this internship shaped my future. Before I began it, I had an idea of what I wanted to be when I grow up, but um, this opportunity I had kind of solidified that and helped me see that I want to be a therapist and I love it. And it's something that I know I could be good at. So mentioned this briefly, but the connection to the coursework at BYU Idaho, I've been so impressed at the things that I've been able to connect each week as I've done my internship and then written my summary. Um, the family practicum course prepared me more than anything else for my internship. During the family practicum course at BYU Idaho, you work on a project throughout the whole semester, one project, and you create these lesson plans and you teach them, and it becomes all of your focus becomes um, that project. And like I mentioned, mine was on parenting. And then having the chance to teach parenting and create more lesson plans, I already knew how to do that. And I already knew the research, and I was able to know where to find more information. And I was able to create lesson plans on a like quicker scale. And I'm so grateful for that. BYU Idaho has taught me so much, but more than anything, that family practicum course helped me understand that I can do hard things. My recommendation for Insight Wellness Services would be 10 out of 10. I would recommend this internship to other students who are interested in mental health therapy. Being an intern helped me visualize what I want for a future career. And my supervisor, Diana, was amazing. She was so kind and helpful and eager to answer questions that I had. She's been so easy to work with, and it's been just a great experience. Her contact information is here. She is a licensed clinical social worker. She has a master's from BYU. She specializes in trauma and is EMDR trained. I am so grateful for this experience. It's been incredible, wonderful. I've loved being an intern for her, and I wish I could do it longer. Um, and that's it. Thank you.